Hello everyone, this is Joe W. Today I'm reviewing Now That's I Call Punkin' New Wave, which came out in 2022. The front cover looks really cool. I like the font on the Punkin' New Wave logo, and it's in front of a yellow background with a chain at the back of the logo. Looks really cool. Let's get to the track list. 89 songs on this album. This one kicks off with some of my favourite punk tunes from The Clash, London Calling, The Undertones, Teenage Kicks, Buzzcocks, Ever Fallen in Love with Someone You Shouldn't Have, The Stranglers, No More Heroes. Those first four punk tunes are so iconic to me. The memorable choruses, just really like them. Sushi and the Banshees, Hong Kong Garden. I think this one's alright. Rosillo's Top of the Pops. We like the chorus in this one, and it's pretty good. Ramones, She Knows a Punk Rocker. My second favourite Ramones song behind Blitzkrieg Bop, and it's a really iconic one too. Iggy Pop, Lust for Life, which is a great iconic punk tune as well. Of course, it came back in the 90s after being featured in Trainspotting, I believe. Jonathan Richman and the Modern Lovers, Roadrunner, pretty good one as well. X-Ray Specs, Germ Free Adolescence, I think this one's kind of okay. The Damned, Love Song, quite quick, and this one's kind of average to me. Skids, Into the Valley, another great punk tune on his album. XTC, Making Plans for Nigel, yeah, a decent one. Squeeze, Call for Cats, a great classic. Tom Robinson Band, 2, 4, 6, 8, Motorway, a really fun, catchy punk tune here, right at the chorus. Elvis Costello, Without the Attractions. Watching the Detectives, another pretty good one. Joe Jackson, Is She Really Going Out for Him? Yeah, another one I liked. Jags, Back of My Hand, Secret Affair, Time for Action, both great punk tunes. The Motors, Airport, another one of my favourite ones. Really like music in this one. Of course, was really iconic. The Cars, My Best Friend's Girl, a great song here. Patti Smith, Because the Night. I think this one's a fine finish to the disc. Disc 2 kicks off with The Jam, Going Underground, a great iconic classic from The Jam. The Police, Can't Stand Losing You, one of their early tunes, and is a really good one too, alongside the Boomtown Rats, Rat Trap. Blondie, Hanging on the Telephone, one of my favourite Blondie classics here. Pretenders, Brass in Pocket, which technically came out in 1979, though it was classed as a 1980 song, and this song itself is alright. Dexys Midnight Runners, Gino, one of my favourite songs from Dexys, really iconic. Ian Dewey and the Blockheads, Hit Me With Your Ribbon Stick, quite insane, but it's kind of fun really. Lean Lovitch, Lucky Number, kind of average to me. Toya, Yeah, strange chorus, though the song itself is kind of meh. Adam and the Ants, Dog Eat Dog, my favourite Adam and the Ants song, we like the chorus in this one. Bow Wow Wow, Go Wild in the Country, quite an insane one as well, though it's kind of fun admittedly. Hazel O'Connor, 8th Day, I found this one okay. Paul Tudor, Swords of a Thousand Men, really iconic punk tune, it's one of my favourite ones as well. I believe it was on an advert at one point. Generation X, King Rocker, of course Billy Idol was in Generation X, and it's another one of my favourites on this one. Dr. Feelgood, Milk and Alcohol, a great catchy punk tune here. The Barracudas, Summer Fun, a really fun classic and one of my favourites one as well, and the beginning was pretty funny. The Piranhas, Tom Hark, which you would often hear in football, and it's a really good classic as well. I also quite liked Sham 69, If the Kids Are United. Vibrators, Automatic Lover, good catchy song as well. I also like Department S, Is Vic There, and The Only Ones, Another Girl, Another Planet. Mink DeVille, Spanish Stroll, kind of average one to me, alongside Yellow Dog, Just One More Night. Disc 3 kicks off with a B-52's Rock Lobster, almost 7 minutes this version, and it's a really good one. I like the music in this one. Devo, Whip It, a really fun catchy tune, one of my favourite ones as well. Flying Lizards, Money, which I'm honestly not a fan of, particularly the vocals. Marvin of Muffins, Echo Beach, I found this one alright. The Cure, A Forest, a really good early tune from The Cure. Joy Division, Love Will Tear Us Apart. I think this one's fine. Joe Jackson, It's Different for Girls, Regents, 17, both pretty decent tunes. Squeeze, Up the Junction, a great follow-up single to Call for Cats, whichever came first. For Tourists, I Really Want to Be With You, my favourite version of the song, a brilliant rock version. It really fits well with Annie Lennox's vocals. Split Ends, I Got You, another one I liked, alongside of Psychedelic Furs, Pretty in Pink. Simple Minds, Love Song, which came back in 1992, and is another one I really liked. Ultra Rocks, Rock Rock, a brilliant early single from the Ultra Rocks and one of my favourite ones as well. Yes, they did punk before their 80s stuff. Marianne Faithfull, Broken English, an okay version. It's better than Sunscreen's version in my opinion. Grace Jones, Private Life, which I'm honestly not keen on. Didn't like the vocals and the music in this one at all. Oh boy, The Slits. I heard it through the grapevine. Yeah, terrible cover in my opinion. I didn't like the vocals in this one, and the song didn't suit the genre at all. Marvin Gaye's version is much better than this one. Enjoying the Blockheads, What a Waste. A pretty good catchy tune as well. I also liked Rich Kids, and Sham 69, Angels with Dirty Faces. For Dickies, Banana Splits, I think that's the theme to the TV show. It's kind of meh. And then we end with Jilted John, which I'll admit, I find it quite entertaining. Disc 4 kicks off with U2, I Will Follow, which is a great early tune from U2. The Members, Sound of the Suburbs, The Ruts, Babylon's Burning, two more of my favourites of this one, we like the choruses in both of them. For Boomtown Rats, She's So Modern, a pretty good one from Boomtown Rats. X-Ray Specs, Identity, just as okay as Germ-Free Adolescence. Sushi and the Banshees, Christine, another okay one from Sushi and the Banshees. The Jam, Down in the Tube Station at Midnight, one of my favourite Jam classics, really like this one. Ramones, Baby I Love You, a pretty good cover from the Ramones. Blondie, Denis, a great classic from Blondie. Pretenders, Kid, I found this one okay. The Stranglers, Duchess, a pretty good one from the Stranglers, though it doesn't beat No More Heroes. The Teardrop Explodes, Reward, really like music in this one, and the chorus fits very well, and it's one of my favourites. Adam the Ants, Kings of a Wild Frontier, I quite like this one actually. Bow Wow Wow, C30C, 60C, 90 Go, mentioning random tapes, and kind of meh to me. Public Image Limited, Public Image, I also find this one meh. Magazine, Shot by Both Sides, this one's okay though. Runaways, Cherry Bomb, not really one I'm into, but it works well with one of the Guardians of the Galaxy scenes. The Knack, My Sharona, one of my favourite rock classics, really iconic. Eddie and the Hot Rods, Do Anything You Want to Do, Skids, Working for a Yankee Dollar, really like these two ones as well. Vapors, Turning Japanese, really catchy, and another one I really liked. And then we end with Toy Doll Strangely with Nelly Elephant, quite a strange version, and not into it much. That's the whole track list. On the left, we're getting advertisements for the vinyl version of Now That's I Call Punk and New Wave, which I'll talk about in a few moments. Follow Now Music and all the social medias. Here are discs 1, 2, 3, and 4. All look the same, but looks pretty cool at the same time. Yes, I have the vinyl version of Now That's I Call Punk and New Wave as well. And the front cover looks pretty much the same, except the logo's on the top left and the list of artists is on the bottom right. Let's have a look to see which songs made it on this one. Here is the back cover. The 34 songs that made it are on
LP Side A, London Calling, Teenage Kicks, No More Heroes, Hong Kong Garden, Top of the Pops, She Is a Punk Rocker, Sound of the Suburbs, Babylon's Burning, Lust for Life, LP 1 Side B, Going Underground, Can't Stand Losing You, Black's Trap, Hanging on Telephone, Glass in Pocket, Germ-Free Adolescence, Roadrunner, Cherry Bomb, Jilted John, LP 2 Side A, Rock Lobster, Whip It, Money, Call for Cats, Making Plans for Nigel, 2468's Motorway, Is She Really Going Out with Him, Because the Night, LP 2 Side B, I Will Follow, Into the Valley, Dog Eat Dog, Gino, Hits Me With Your Rhythm Stick, Echo Beach, A Forest, Love Will Tear Us Apart.
There you go. Record 1 in pink. Record 2 also in pink. Overall, this album has a great selection from the punk and new wave genre. A lot of songs I like on this one. That's my review on Now That's Like Cool Punk and New Wave. I hope you enjoyed. What's your favourite song of this album? Comment down below and I'll see you next video.